Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these top 10 pennies that are most valuable than you think, you're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a remarkable little piece of history, the United States 1-cent coin from 1961. This coin might look humble, but it carries with it a fascinating story and a potential value that could surprise you. Stick with us until the end, where we'll reveal just how much this 1-cent coin could be worth today. Let's start by setting the scene in 1961. This year was pivotal in American history, marked by significant events such as the inauguration of President John F. Kennedy and the early stages of the space race. The U.S. Mint was busy producing coins to support the growing economy, and the 1961 1-cent coin is a reflection of that era. In 1959, the U.S. Mint redesigned the penny to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The new design featured the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side, while the reverse displayed a simple yet elegant depiction of the Lincoln Memorial. This change was well received, and the 1961 coin is a part of that beloved series, making it a favorite among collectors. Now, let's explore the design elements of the 1961 1-cent coin. The obverse side prominently showcases the profile of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most revered presidents. His likeness serves as a reminder of his legacy, especially his leadership during the Civil War and his efforts to abolish slavery. Surrounding Lincoln's portrait is the inscription "Liberty" and the year 1961, reinforcing the values of freedom and unity. Turning the coin over, we see the Lincoln Memorial, an architectural marvel and a symbol of American democracy. The intricate details of the memorial highlight the craftsmanship of the mint and the significance of Lincoln's contributions to the nation. This design not only reflects the historical importance of Lincoln but also evokes a sense of pride in American heritage. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1961 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors? While millions were produced, not all coins are created equal. Certain factors contribute to its desirability in the collector's market, including its condition, rarity, and any unique features it may have. Coins from this era were circulated widely, and many have suffered wear and tear over the years. However, those in uncirculated or mint condition are far more valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been preserved well, as these can fetch significantly higher prices. The condition of a coin can often mean the difference between a few cents and a staggering amount. In addition to standard coins, some 1961 1-cent coins exhibit unique features that can greatly increase their value. For instance, certain minting errors or variations in design can make a coin a true gem for collectors. These could include things like double strikes, unusual markings, or even discrepancies in the lettering. Such errors are rare and can dramatically boost a coin's worth, as they are one-of-a-kind pieces. If you're sifting through your collection or browsing at a coin show, keep an eye out for these unique characteristics. They could turn a common penny into a valuable treasure. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1961 1-cent coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even one with a rare error, it could be worth an astounding $63,000, that's right, $63,000 for a single 1-cent coin. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? If you have old coins lying around, be sure to take a closer look. You might just find a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their fascinating stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Top 2, we're taking a close look at a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, the United States 1-cent coin from 1984. This seemingly ordinary penny is far more intriguing than it appears. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's rewind to 1984. This was a vibrant year in American history marked by significant cultural shifts and technological advancements. Ronald Reagan was in the White House, and the country was celebrating the Olympics in Los Angeles. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins, including our focus today, the 1984 1-cent coin. This penny is part of the iconic Lincoln series, which has graced American wallets since 1909. Designed to honor Abraham Lincoln, this coin captures not just his likeness but also the spirit of a nation. In 1984, the Mint continued to produce these coins with the familiar design that has made them a staple of American currency. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1984 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the recognizable profile of Abraham Lincoln, a testament to his enduring legacy as a leader and a champion of equality. The inscription, Liberty, arches above his head, while the year, 1984, is displayed prominently. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This iconic structure, which symbolizes democracy and the values Lincoln stood for, adds a layer of depth to the coin's design. The intricate details of the memorial reflect the skill and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, making this coin not just currency but a piece of art. You may be wondering, what makes the 1984 1-cent coin particularly special for collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, the rarity and condition play crucial roles in determining their value. Many 1984 pennies were circulated and are now quite worn, but if you happen to have one in mint or uncirculated condition, you could be holding on to a valuable treasure. The collector's market is always in search of coins that are in excellent shape, as their value can soar significantly. A well-preserved coin from this year can stand out in any collection, and collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for such finds. What makes the 1984 1-cent coin even more exciting is the possibility of unique features or minting errors. Some 1984 pennies have interesting variations or flaws that can greatly enhance their value. For example, there are rare examples of the 1984 coin that feature a double die error, where the design appears to be layered, creating a distinct look. Coins with such errors are highly sought after and can command impressive prices in the collector's market. If you're hunting for coins, be on the lookout for these unique features. A simple variation can turn a standard penny into a collector's dream, and now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a 1984 1-cent coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $47,000. Yes, that's right, $47,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that such a small coin could carry such immense value? If you have any old coins tucked away, it might be time to dig them out and see what you have. Top 3, we're diving into the intriguing world of the United States 1-cent coin from 1996. At first glance, this little penny might not seem remarkable, but trust me, it holds a captivating story and a potential value that will astound you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this 1-cent coin could be worth today. To understand the significance of the 1996 1-cent coin, let's set the stage. The mid-1990s was a dynamic time in the United States, characterized by economic growth and technological advancement. The internet was beginning to change the way people lived and worked, and the country was bustling with optimism. The U.S. Mint was actively producing coins to keep pace with the growing economy, and in 1996, the familiar Lincoln penny continued its legacy. This coin is part of the long-standing series honoring Abraham Lincoln, who has been featured on the penny since 1909. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1996 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll see the profile of Abraham Lincoln, a figure synonymous with freedom and equality. The word liberty graces the top, and the year, 1996, is prominently displayed. Lincoln's portrait has become an enduring symbol of American values. Turning to the reverse side, you'll find the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial. This majestic structure not only commemorates Lincoln himself but also represents the democratic ideals he championed. The detailed design showcases the mint's artistry and craftsmanship, making this coin a true representation of American heritage. You might be wondering what makes the 1996 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors. While millions were minted, the rarity of certain coins can significantly affect their value. Many 1996 pennies saw heavy circulation, resulting in wear and tear. However, Coins that have survived in uncirculated or mint condition are highly sought after. The collector market thrives on quality, and a penny that remains in pristine condition can fetch much higher prices. If you're lucky enough to find one that has been well preserved, you could have a valuable piece of history on your hands. Let's talk about unique features. Some 1996 1-cent coins exhibit rare minting errors or variations that can make them especially valuable. For instance, there are examples of the 1996 penny that show double die errors, where the design appears doubled due to a minting mistake. Collectors prize these errors, as they are one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out in any collection. If you're sifting through your coin collection or browsing at a coin show, keep an eye out for these unique characteristics. A simple variation could turn an ordinary penny into an extraordinary treasure, and now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1996 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an impressive $40,000, that's right, $40,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold so much value? If you have old coins lying around, now is the time to check them closely. You might just discover a hidden gem. Top 4. We're focusing on a little gem that may be hiding in your collection, the United States 1-cent coin from 1992. While it may look like just another penny, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this penny could be worth. Let's set the scene in 1992. This was a vibrant year in American history, marked by political change, cultural shifts, and technological advancements. Bill Clinton was elected president, and the world was buzzing with the excitement of the emerging internet. In the midst of this dynamic environment, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the iconic Lincoln penny, which has been a staple of American currency since 1909. The 1992 1-cent coin was minted during a time when the nation was looking towards the future while also honoring its rich past, particularly the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Now, let's dive into the design of the 1992 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, we see the profile of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of unity and perseverance. The inscription, Liberty, is elegantly placed above his portrait, alongside the year, 1992. Lincoln's image is not just a representation of a historical figure, it embodies the values that define America. When we flip the coin over, the reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a stunning architectural tribute to Lincoln himself. This design not only captures the beauty of the memorial but also serves as a reminder of the principles of democracy and equality that Lincoln fought for. The intricate details reflect the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, making this coin a meaningful piece of American history. So, what makes the 1992 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors? While millions were produced, certain factors can significantly influence a coin's value. Most 1992 pennies circulated widely and show signs of wear, but if you're lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or mint condition, you could have a valuable treasure on your hands. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been preserved well. The condition can often dictate the price a coin commands in the market, and a pristine 1992 penny can stand out in any collection. Now, let's talk about unique features. Some 1992 1-cent coins exhibit rare minting errors or variations that can make them especially valuable. For instance, there are coins from this year with the notable doubled die error, where the design appears doubled due to a mistake in the minting process. These error coins are highly prized by collectors, often fetching much higher prices than standard issues. If you're browsing your collection or searching through coin shows, keep an eye out for these unique characteristics. A small flaw or variation can turn an ordinary penny into an extraordinary find, and now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1992 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $42,000, yes, that's right, $42,000 for a single penny. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? If you've got old coins lying around, now is the time to take a closer look. You might just stumble upon a hidden treasure. Top 5, we're diving into the captivating world of the United States 1-cent coin from 1982. While it may look like just another penny, this little coin has a fascinating backstory and a potential value that could blow your mind. Stick around until the end to discover just how much this penny could actually be worth. Let's set the scene in 1982. This was a year of significant change in the United States. The economy was adjusting to new challenges, and the world was seeing advancements in technology and culture. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins, including the ever-popular Lincoln penny. 1982 was a unique year for the penny, as it marked a pivotal transition in its composition. Up until then, pennies were made of 95% copper. However, due to rising copper prices, the mint decided to switch to a zinc core with a thin copper coating, resulting in the new composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This change led to two distinct types of 1982 pennies, those made before and after the transition. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, who has graced the penny since 1909. The word Liberty arcs above Lincoln's head, and the year 1982 is clearly displayed. His image symbolizes the enduring values of freedom and equality that the United States stands for. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse side featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This magnificent structure not only commemorates Lincoln's legacy but also embodies the democratic ideals he championed. The detailed design showcases the mint's artistry and reflects the pride in American heritage. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1982 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its unique composition and the rarity of certain variants. While millions of these coins were minted, only a small fraction of them were made from the older copper alloy. Collectors are always on the lookout for these copper varieties, as they can be quite valuable. Most 1982 pennies you'll encounter are the zinc varieties, but if you happen to find one of the copper pennies, you could have a rare treasure. The condition of the coin also plays a critical role in its value. Coins that are uncirculated or in mint condition are far more desirable and can command significantly higher prices. Speaking of rarity, let's discuss unique features and minting errors that can increase a coin's value. Some 1982 pennies show interesting variations, such as the double die error, where the design appears to be layered. This kind of error is a collector's dream, and finding one can dramatically increase a coin's worth. Another unique aspect to look for is the transition between the copper and zinc varieties. Coins that were minted in the first part of the year before the switch to zinc have a different weight and composition, making them particularly desirable among serious collectors. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1982 1-cent coin made from the original copper composition in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astounding $45,000. That's right, $45,000 for a single penny. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could hold so much value? If you have old coins lying around, now is the time to check them closely. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. Top 6, we're shining a spotlight on a little coin that packs a big punch, the 1979 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny. You might think this coin is just a part of pocket change, but hold on to your hats, because you're about to discover its surprising value. Stick around, because we'll reveal just how much this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth at the end. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind the 1979 penny. The United States Mint produced billions of pennies each year, and 1979 was no exception. This year marked a time of change for the U.S. economy, with inflation on the rise and a shift in monetary policy. The penny, while often overlooked, has a storied past that reflects broader economic trends. In 1979, the U.S. Mint made a significant change to the design of the penny. It featured the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that dates back to 1909. However, there's something particularly interesting about the 1979 pennies that makes them stand out from the rest. Now, let's dive into the design and features of the 1979 penny. The obverse side showcases Lincoln's portrait, while the reverse displays the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. However, some 1979 pennies have a unique characteristic that can greatly affect their value: the mint mark. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced. In 1979, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced a special proof version, which is often more sought after by collectors. Understanding these mint marks is crucial when determining the value of your 1979 penny. What makes the 1979 1-cent coin particularly special in the eyes of collectors? It's all about rarity and condition. While many 1979 pennies were produced, not all of them are created equal. Some coins from this year are considered error coins, which can significantly increase their value. For instance, the 1979 penny with the wide AM reverse is a rare find. Most pennies have the letters A and M in America closely spaced together, but the wide AM error features a larger gap between these letters. Coins with this error are highly prized by collectors and can fetch impressive sums in the market. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a vital role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved, free from scratches and wear, are more appealing to collectors. If you happen to have a 1979 penny in mint condition, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1979 United States 1-cent coin, particularly one with the wide AM error or in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value that's much higher than you'd expect. Believe it or not, this penny could be worth an astonishing $51,000, that's right, $51,000 for a single 1979 penny. Who would have thought that a coin so small could hold such incredible value? If you have an old jar of coins lying around, be sure to take a closer look at those 1979 pennies. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Top 7, we're focusing on a small yet fascinating coin, the 1995 United States 1-cent coin, better known as the penny. You might think this little coin is just pocket change, but wait until you hear about its surprising potential value. Stick around, because we'll reveal just how much this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth at the end of our journey. Let's kick things off by exploring the history behind the 1995 penny. This year was significant in many ways for the United States. The economy was thriving, and the 1990s were characterized by technological innovation and economic expansion. The U.S. Mint continued to produce billions of pennies each year, keeping up with the demands of a growing economy. The design of the 1995 penny features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial. This design has become synonymous with American currency, and it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. But the 1995 penny also has some hidden secrets that make it particularly interesting. Now, let's take a closer look at the design and unique features of the 1995 penny. The obverse side features Lincoln's portrait, a design that dates back to 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of his birth. The reverse side, depicting the Lincoln Memorial, adds to the coin's historical significance. But what sets the 1995 penny apart from other years? It's all about the mint marks. In 1995, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. The San Francisco Mint also created a special proof version, which is highly sought after by collectors. Knowing the mint mark is crucial, as it can dramatically affect the coin's value. What truly makes the 1995 1-cent coin stand out in the collecting community? Rarity and condition are key factors. While many 1995 pennies were minted, certain coins from this year are particularly sought after due to minting errors. One of the most famous errors from 1995 is the double die variety, where the design appears to be stamped twice, creating a blurry effect on Lincoln's image and the lettering. These error coins are incredibly rare and can be worth a small fortune. Collectors are always on the lookout for such unique pieces, and if you happen to have one, it could greatly increase your coin's value. Additionally, the condition of the coin matters significantly. Coins that have been well preserved, showing little to no wear, are much more desirable. A penny in uncirculated condition can fetch a price that will surprise you. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1995 United States 1-cent coin, especially one with the double die error or in pristine condition, you might be looking at a value that's far beyond what you'd expect. Believe it or not, this penny could be worth an incredible $51,000, that's right, $51,000 for a single 1995 penny. Who knew that a coin so small could hold such immense value? If you have a collection of coins or an old jar lying around, take a moment to check your 1995 pennies. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 8. We're diving into a little piece of history, the 1974 United States 1-cent coin, or as most of us know it, the penny. While it may seem like just another coin in your pocket, you might be surprised to learn about its fascinating value. So stick around, because at the end of this journey, we'll reveal just how much this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth. Let's start by setting the scene in 1974. This was a transformative time in American history, marked by significant political and economic changes. The country was grappling with the aftermath of the Watergate scandal, which had far-reaching effects on public trust in government. Meanwhile, inflation was on the rise, and the U.S. economy was facing challenges that would shape the next few years. The U.S. Mint continued to produce pennies at a brisk pace, and in 1974, billions of these coins rolled off the presses. But what makes the 1974 penny particularly interesting? It's all about the subtle details that can drastically affect its value in the eyes of collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design and features of the 1974 penny. The obverse side showcases the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been in circulation since 1909. Lincoln is depicted in profile, a lasting tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. On the reverse side, we see the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American history and heritage. However, what really sets the 1974 penny apart are the mint marks. In 1974, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark. Each mint mark can significantly impact a coin's value, so understanding where your penny was produced is crucial. What makes the 1974 1-cent coin stand out in the eyes of collectors? It's all about rarity and condition. Although millions of these coins were minted, certain versions are particularly sought after. One of the most notable features collectors look for is the double die error, where the design is stamped twice, creating a blurry or ghostly effect on the coin. Coins with this error are rare and highly prized, as they represent a unique piece of minting history. If you happen to have a 1974 penny with this error, you might just hold a valuable treasure in your hands. Another key factor influencing the value of the 1974 penny is its condition. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, free from scratches or heavy wear, are much more appealing to collectors. A well-preserved penny can significantly increase in value, making it a fantastic find for any collector. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a 1974 United States 1-cent coin, especially one with the double die error or in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value that far exceeds its face value. This penny could potentially be worth an astonishing $55,000, that's right, $55,000 for a single 1974 penny. Who would have thought that a coin so small could hold such immense value? If you have a collection of coins or an old jar of change, take a moment to check your 1974 pennies. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. Top 9. We're turning our attention to a small yet intriguing piece of American history, the 1980 United States 1-cent coin, better known as the penny. While many of us might think of this coin as just loose change, there's more to this little gem than meets the eye. Stay tuned, because at the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this penny could be worth. To truly appreciate the 1980 penny, let's take a trip back to the year itself. The early 1980s were a time of significant economic challenges in the United States. Inflation was on the rise, and the country was navigating through a recession. Amidst these changes, the U.S. Mint continued to produce billions of pennies each year, keeping the economy rolling with this essential coin. The 1980 penny features the classic design that has become iconic over the decades. However, collectors often look for specific details that can make this penny particularly valuable. Understanding these nuances is key to unlocking its potential worth. Now, let's examine the design of the 1980 penny. On the obverse side, we see the well-known profile of Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents. This design has been in circulation since 1909, and it continues to resonate with collectors and historians alike. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American heritage. But beyond the beautiful design lies something that can dramatically affect the coin's value. The mint marks. In 1980, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. The presence or absence of a mint mark can play a crucial role in determining a coin's value, especially among collectors who are always on the lookout for specific minting details. So, what makes the 1981 cent coin so appealing to collectors? Rarity and condition are the key factors here. While millions of these coins were produced, not all 1980 pennies are created equal. Certain variations and errors can significantly enhance a coin's value. One of the notable errors from this year is the double die variety. This occurs when the design is unintentionally stamped twice, leading to a unique and recognizable effect on the coin. If you happen to have a 1980 penny with this error, you may possess a rare treasure that collectors would be eager to acquire. Condition also plays a vital role in determining value. Coins that are well preserved, showing minimal wear and tear, are much more appealing. If you find a 1980 penny that has been kept in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a significantly higher value. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 1980 United States 1-cent coin, especially one with the double die error or in pristine condition, you might be in for a delightful surprise. This penny could potentially be worth an impressive $49,000, that's right, $49,000 for a single 1980 penny. Who would have thought that a coin so small could hold such remarkable value? If you have an old jar of change or a collection of coins, take a moment to check for those 1980 pennies. You could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Top 10 and last rare coin. We're focusing on a seemingly ordinary piece of currency, the 1977 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the penny. While it may look like just another penny in your pocket, you might be surprised by what it could be worth. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll unveil just how much this penny could really fetch in today's market. Let's start by setting the scene in 1977. This was a year of significant cultural and political shifts in America. The country was navigating through a challenging economy, dealing with issues like inflation and the aftermath of the oil crisis. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Mint continued to produce billions of pennies each year, providing essential currency for everyday transactions. The 1977 penny features a classic design that has been beloved by Americans for decades. But what makes this particular year noteworthy in the world of coin collecting? It's all about the unique details that can affect its value significantly. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1977 penny. On the obverse side, we see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which has graced the penny since 1909. This iconic image pays tribute to one of the most significant figures in American history. On the reverse side, the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of the country's heritage and values. But beyond the aesthetics, collectors are particularly interested in the mint marks. In 1977, pennies were produced in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. Knowing the mint mark is crucial, as it can have a huge impact on a coin's value, especially among collectors looking for specific variations. What makes the 1977 1-cent coin especially appealing to collectors? The key factors are rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were minted, some have characteristics that make them highly sought after. One of the standout features collectors look for is the presence of minting errors. For example, the double die error is one such variation that can dramatically increase a coin's worth. This occurs when the design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a striking visual effect that is easily recognizable. If you have a 1977 penny with this error, you may be holding onto a significant treasure. Condition also plays a vital role in determining a coin's value. A well-preserved penny, free from scratches and heavy wear, is much more appealing to collectors. If you're fortunate enough to have a 1977 penny in uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than you might think. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a 1977 United States 1-cent coin, especially one with the double die error or in pristine condition, you could be looking at a value that's quite astonishing. This penny could potentially be worth an incredible $54,000, that's right, $54,000 for a single 1977 penny. Who would have guessed that a coin so small could hold such immense value? If you have an old jar of coins or a collection tucked away, take a moment to check for those 1977 pennies. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this exploration into the world of coin collecting and want to learn more about rare finds, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest discoveries. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting.